Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we're back with another episode of Elder Scrolls Legends, trying to climb the ladder, see if we can get anywhere. And in today's episode, we're first going to start in the casuals scene, because I've just made a new deck I've called Evasion, and instead of going with, I checked my collection and I didn't have all the atronach generating cards that I want, or enough of some of the atronachs that are in the game. Iron atronach. So we are going to go with the pilfer deck. Very heavy on pilfers. Now I don't have every card that you could possibly put in this, but I do have quite a few. I have a few cards that can really make work with this. For example, I have a couple of cards that interact with moving around. Oh, there's Monk Strike. We got the Daring Cut Purse, which hopefully is going to be very daring today.
I'll scout ahead.
And we're playing against a Telvanni. So I'm just here to try and... Oh, we're discarded Corsair ship. How interesting. So we've got one of these. I think we'll play it. And I only have, and I decided to put training grounds in this deck because every card in this deck is a Khajiit. So hopefully it will be able to get some use out of it. We'll be able to get some use out of it. Just going to continue to put more of these Bandari opportunists. And because Cast into Time is no longer a threat, we can keep just pilfering with this. If we were playing with a... if that was playing. We got the new Razandar card in here as well. Going to execute that. And we're eventually going to be drawing some of these opportunists. Alright, what is he playing?
This should help.
It's going to silence that. That is okay. We have the Moon Sugar Smuggler. Let's see, move another friendly creature into this lane. We will do that with...
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
No, we'll save that one actually. So let's play this.
This one is just a simple farmer, you see.
We're just a simple farmer, you see. So yeah, we're generating quite a few of these cards. I'm kind of hoping we draw one of them sometime. And we're keeping it a very high deck count. Now obviously, another interesting... What have we got here? Consume summon a 1/1 with the keyword. You only have a cat spot to summon. Lazra.
No, that's not right.
Interesting. Ah, there's one of them right now.
Ah, Khajiit likes these. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
So we're going to go ahead
This
and
one has
trade you.
already said to
Pull out the burglar.
This one is very resourceful. There isn't a lot that will keep this one out.
And we'll charge as well with that. Put even more into the deck. Even more of these opportunists. We need more. What do we got? 7 cost. Traitor's Flames. There goes the skeleton. Wasn't expecting a Traitor's Flame to come out. Good thing we have Razandar.
Da-dee-da-da. I'll get this yet.
We have Razandar coming out soon, and he's going to get us some extra cards, won't you, Razandar? Or to his friends, which I don't think were his friends, Unfortunate. Well, in ESO, we are his friend-ish. He likes it when his friends call him Raz. All right, we have Swift Strike. Ooh, that could go pretty well.
Try some. You won't live to regret.
Okay, we have Charge. We're not going to use the Charge though. All right, so we have a Disconcerting Thief that we've drawn. So I know what he just drew. I'm hoping that he doesn't take out Raz. Aww, he took out Raz.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work?
Da-dee-da-da! I'll get this yet.
Okay, we have Torval Crook. He's got 4. So we'll play the Crook here.
There are always sheepskins to be made.
Do that. Play the Smuggler. Wait, what? Oh, I read this one wrong. Move another friendly creature in this lane.
An unfortunate mistake.
This one is move another friendly creature in this. Okay, so this one I can move to move you over here. All right.
Time to move.
So move that one over. Now, if this works out, we should be able to play Master of Thieves, Monk Strike. She'll get an extra attack and from Master of Thieves, an extra attack from Monk Strike. Then we use Swift Strike to do another attack, providing we live through this.
Hit this
Get rid of me that easily.
Da-dee-da-da! I'll get this yet.
Oh, then we also have a Shadow Shift, which I don't want to use Shadow Shift.
Khajiit needs coin.
So move a friendly creature in and give it drain and +3. Okay, so we shall do that.
Sheepskin.
Drain for 6. Drain for 6. We give it another attack.
You are dead.
Do that. We Shadow Shift that.
You will die, sheepskin.
Play that, and then play the Bootlegger here.
Khajiit's work is never done.
You can just have one of these guys ignore guard. We were 1 damage short of lethal there. 1 damage shy. And Khajiit are very resort. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. I could have used it to have him get around guard. That was my mistake. An unfortunate mistake. But we still win. Khajiit, they're just very evasive. It was, okay, I'll take some Magicka, I'll play this card, oh, I'll take some more Magicka, and play this card. Hey, why don't I take more Magicka, and I'll take a little more Magicka too. Alright. Let's take this one to the ladder. Let's take this one to the ladder. We didn't get to see Training Grounds get any used at all this match, but Training Grounds is in this deck. We have Andrew Bro, Imperial Grand Tactician. Excuse me. We have Chimera as well. Which can also be very, very spicy and very fun. And there's our Training Grounds.
There isn't a lot.
Let's hope we can activate it. Because we'll go to 2, Pilfer for 3, Ring for 4. No, oh wait, no we can't, not this turn. Alright, we can activate it this turn, providing she's still alive. Or we could just play No, we can't play Chimera. Oh, we can play Chimera.
So much for a clean escape. The Khajiit need a leader.
Khajiit will have a leader. So we could shadow shift and play training grounds, and that's essentially +2/+2 that our Khajiit are going to be coming out with.
Fervor of the wild
Oh, come on now. Now that's just rude. That's stealing away my fun.
So much for a clean escape. Taste Chimera's claws.
So let's go ahead and play the mercenary.
The war claws earn their pay.
Yeah, having another one off of Chimera would have been really great. Who are you going to battle with? The Rally? No, you're battling with Chimera. Alright, that is fine.
The Red Orin demand your death.
So move another friendly creature in this lane. Let us move you. Of course we get the boost. And we shall end the turn. As you see, we're just shifting around stuff. We're shifting through the shadows. You have a crossbow with that? Nope, you do have that.
The day is mine.
I do not fear death.
Another lethal. That's not really what I had in mind.
Time to move.
We will draw another card. We draw Dune. Okay, now we get the Dune Smuggler. Lovely. We're just shifting around the place, like Khajiit do. Sheer point.
I will end you.
A second training ground. Pretty nice.
The Red Orin demand your death. Blows.
So that wouldn't give it the ability to survive one of these two. So we'll just end the turn for now. I really want to draw one of my opportunists.
We must protect our stronghold.
No! That's one of my training grounds. The other one's dead. Yep.
It's not enough to watch your back these days.
Not good.
We must keep moving.
Not good. I mean, he is a bit on the back foot here. Could use one of my
Shall we
executes.
put in a dishonest day's work?
Okay, that might
Don't get the drop on me.
that might be game. I'm gonna say that's game over.
The battle is yours.
Didn't really get any of my card draw. Alright, well, let's go ahead, tweak the deck up a little bit. Yes, I fell down into the snake's pit from the last game, or from the last video. Okay, so, don't have the finish offs. Finish offs are just a bad idea. So what can draw? Oh, put two of those in there. Alright, we'll try it with that. See if we can get them to work, those guys to work out. And we're playing a fellow monk who's a hero of the people. And I need to score some of my low cost cards here. Those, we'll keep one Master of Thieves. That's not what I had in mind. Also not what I had in mind. Alright, Khajiit. Khajiit.
They are no challenge for the Khajiit.
Ah, Khajiit likes
Khajiit doesn't need
these.
to be followed.
I think we need to execute that.
Khajiit has had enough.
Good thing I decided to hold on to the executes. Then we can Dune Smuggler. Oh, you have the Thieves' Den. Okay, then.
We must keep moving.
There isn't a lock that will
Khajiit
keep
will
this one
keep
out.
them.
Now, I don't have Thieves' Guild Den, otherwise I may have included it in this deck list.
True peace, ferocity.
Oh, my friend, I'm unfortunately afraid that we're just going to, shift him back to the other side.
Khajiit has had enough.
Khajiit has really had enough.
So much
Oh,
for a clean escape.
Khajiit needs coin.
So much
He
for
will
a
have
clean
it.
escape.
You will die, sheepskin.
Khajiit will keep them.
okay, I think we may have stopped. No, we have not stumbled into a and we win! Wow! That was a good choice to keep Master of Thieves. Unless you have a snake tooth necklace and a removal, which you can't have both of them. The evasive action of the Khajiit have won this.
Ah, Khajiit likes these.
Oh, you got one of those. Nice. I do have a couple copies of the champion in here, as well as a bit of a meteor drops, in case we're unable to shift our way to victory. See, I don't think there's anything you can do. You still
We
lose.
must keep moving.
Yeah, that's not good enough. You need one more. And that's not even going to do it.
One strike will be all that is needed.
Nice. Very nice.
We are spotted. Spill your blood. Get your coin.
The Khajiit ways. I like this deck a bit more. I like it. And we got another pack. Climb a little bit higher. Oh, and now we have consume 20 creatures. We need to investigate necromantic activity in elsewhere. However, necromancers makes this one's fur stand on end, so you'll have to meet them for me. No, Razandar insists. Oh, Raz. Alright. We'll go one more with our evasion. So I do think that if you had Thieves Guild Den instead of Training Grounds, you should probably use Thieves Guild Den over Training Grounds. Highly recommended, because I think that it would just be a better fit. Okay. Oh, there's our Training Ground, speaking of which. I'm going to put Apex Predator back into the deck. And we have Execute. Now, if we can actually draw some of these opportunists, that would be great. Oh, there's the Apex Predator again.
Khajiit likes these.
Because this is just essentially free card draw. Alright, do we have... Not quite.
There isn't a lock that will keep this one.
This is a Prophecy Battle Mage, I'm assuming. Which is probably going to counter this deck pretty hard. Now, if I can get a hit off with that, we can play Training Grounds for free. If not, then I will use the ring to ring out Training Grounds. Got two of those to hopefully rely on later.
This day is mine.
Can't quite pick that off.
So So much for a clean escape.
Okay, I think I might instead play Apex Predator. Or should I not? Probably not. Might not be a good idea. Let's toss up this up. Let's play that. Try to see if we can get some card draw. And then we'll training grounds.
By Akron, I will end you.
This is definitely prophecy. This is screaming prophecy. Oh, that sucks. Alright, but this will at least soak that up. At least that's my hope. I don't have a lot of prophecies in here. There's our opportunist, but that's not the buffed one. Blighted Lit. I could use that to my advantage.
This one is just a simple farmer.
Khajiit's work is never done.
Say, target you.
They are no challenge.
Then end the turn. He gets a prophecy.
I am ready to join.
Circle Initiate. So my assumption is he's going to use Blighted Lit on here as well as another card. Oh, nope, he's just going to cast it out.
Ominous insects. They dare face me?
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to win this one. Okay, kind of wish that was the Wayne Wax character. So I think my best bet here is play that. Play that there.
Khajiit's
Play this
work is
bootlegger.
never done.
Say have you ignore it. Play this.
There isn't a lot that will
Play that.
Gave
This
this
one
one
has
a home.
already said
This
too
one
much.
will never forget.
And then we just lose. Still loses to
I am ready to join the
this kind of aggro deck. Yup. Had I had the opportunity to use that Monk Strike, this may have actually gone a bit better. Or better yet, actually drawn one of my opportunists. Alright. We'll give this one a try again. One more shot. And then we'll, regardless of the outcome, we'll call it. Dazzler 777, the Resplendid. Okay, I'll keep that hand. I think I'll coin out for the Bloodpack Messenger first. Providing he plays nothing turn 1. Please? Thank you. Oh. Computer? No. Please stop.
All can be had for the right price.
So I think we will... Alright, there's Chimera.
Khajiit's work is never done.
We will defend him. That sucks.
This one is always pleased to assist.
And I think we'll play Warclaw Mercenary.
Warclaws earn their pay.
Hopefully we can sneak a Chimera below out there. It's gonna shadow shift again.
I only need one shot.
Silencing off that. That is fine. Gonna trade there. That is okay too.
The Red Orin demand your death.
The Khajiit need a leader.
Let us hope that this one will actually get to use its effect this
They
turn.
missed their shot. By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Okay.
This one is always pleased to assist.
So I think we'll take this up. Should I?
Taste
No, we'll go do that first. Then move you back. Move you over. We get Palace Prowler.
There isn't a lot that will keep this.
We'll do that. Hopefully we can draw our Master of Thieves. We get Master of Thieves, I think we just win this right now.
We hear.
Time to make more enemies.
Hoo-hoo, you are a very bold one. Shall move you over.
Taste Chimera's claws.
Alright, Prophecy.
I do not fear death.
This is gonna feel like a big waste.
So much for a clean escape.
This one is
This
just
one is
a
always
simple
pleased to
father.
assist.
You see?
That felt like a bit of a waste. Also, is this guy's deck all premium? I think this guy's deck has an entire deck. This guy has an entire deck of premiums. Alright, so she's gonna be draining for 6. 1 turn shy of being able to use Unstoppable Rage. Fortunately. I can't Monk Strike without finding a way to clean that. If I draw one of my Opportunists, I can clean that and then use Monk Strike. Just think of it as this. Yeah, you do that.
The forest is my cloak.
Finishes that off.
You can trust me.
Gonna play that.
There is no place. This one has already said too much.
Taste Chimera's claws.
That's an annoying drop. Very annoying. There goes Chimera. Just gonna bolt that.
Do you mock?
Irma Mora tests us.
Alright, what do we got? Oh, nice. This one is happy to see that.
I do not fear death. True peace.
Okay, all he needs to do is just not die this turn. If this champion lives and doesn't get and is allowed to attack, we win. And I really hope that's the case. Please, no silence.
I will not be on the wrong side of history.
Abnatharn. Nice to see an Abnatharn.
By Stendar's breath, we are ready for battle.
I'm just gonna go out on the limb and say this here. Unless that was a crossbow, you were not living through that.
Fire.
I am just going to say that for the record now.
By the egg, a fine battle.
And kaboom. Yeah, this is a pretty good deck. Just constant pilfers. Now, Speaker Tyrannus had suggested a different deck, one with a lot of skeletons. And after this video, I'm going to be posting the live stream dates, and one of those live streams is going to be just just a bunch of deck tests. We'll build a few decks, we'll test them out, have a bit of fun against each other. Here, by the way, is the deck list that I came up with for this Evasion Khajiit. So we've got a couple of opportunists, some executes so that you can clear the way. I have moon bishops in here. They don't really seem to be that useful, but they are extra Khajiit that you can use if you can get cards like Chimera and Razandar to activate their abilities. You're all the better off. As you saw, Chimera getting off I think it was 3 or 4 hits. No, it was 3 hits. And building up the Khajiit by +3/+3 really did make a huge difference. And then of course you have your standard pilfer. You have some standard pilfer cards like the Daring Cutpurse, your Palace Prowlers, your Master of Thieves. I crafted an extra one just for this. I have Training Grounds in this deck because I don't have Thieves Guild Den. So if you have Thieves Guild Den, I would probably recommend playing that over Training Grounds. Because Training Grounds, it relies more on the type specific, very similar to Chimera. I've seen somebody use a similar run-up to this. They had a few different cards in it. One of them was a Ring of Lordship. I think they had a couple of non-Khajiit creatures like the Thieves Guild Recruit and Fighters Guild Recruit for some extra prophecy protection and extra draw. I don't think this was my choice to add the Apex Predators into this, and I don't know if other decks would typically run the Monastic Champions, but I do in case this doesn't work. It's meant to be more of on the early game side of things, but I got it in a way. I have it so that if it can go late game, and if say you were to get a couple of hits off with Chimera, it's going to make all of these cards, all these early game cards, a lot better. I don't know if you would run Warclaw Mercenary. I did for the extra Khajiit value. You have this for card draw, and then of course you have some move cards in. You got move cards in here. That's another reason why I play Apex Predators, because if there's no enemy creatures, it will move, and it also gets a benefit for moving from itself. And if you happen to have the Smuggler on the field, it also gets that too. And then of course there's a Razandar, which I don't know if any of the decks would run. If you have a second copy of Quinra Burglar and not a copy of any of the other later game cards, such as any of these cards here, I would probably run that. I would probably run a second copy of this if you had it. And what else? What else? Because this is mainly a very tribal-focused deck. Probably could afford to run another Blood Pack Messenger if you had that. Another one of these Highwaymen if you wanted to steal a couple cards from your opponent. Use a Thieves Guild Shadowfoot. You can use these Imbued Khajiits for a little extra drain. I didn't want to use these, but if you had these instead of, say, the Champions, you could use these guys, although I probably wouldn't. I hesitated to add one of the. I was hesitant in adding one of these, and originally I did. Then I took it back out in favor of the Champions. I run 2 of these. I don't really think you need to run extras of these. You could afford to take them out and say put an extra copy of Cutpurse and an extra copy of Blood Pack Messenger. In fact, I might try that out. Yeah, I'm going to try that out. See if that works a bit better for extra card draw and an extra prophecy. Or you could have another Dune Maul Smuggler, another one, the Dune Stalkers. I only had 2. I actually had to craft I only had 1. I had to craft 2. If you really wanted to, you could use this, although I highly recommend against that, or even the Moonface Suthe, since it's pretty good if you can get it on either or. What else? I'd stay away from the Cartel Bruiser. I don't think it's that good at all. You're probably better off to run with the Famar Ratit Renegade, or even the Torval Extortionist. Don't pick this one either. Unless you're finding yourself in a state where you're constantly losing to actions, or your creatures are constantly getting removed by actions, I wouldn't pick this. Even then, I'd hesitate to pick that. And of course, you need Master of Thieves, and Kamir is more of a, if you have her, great, otherwise you're fine. Oh, I forgot to craft. Protector is the main. Would I run Protector? I don't know. Probably not. You don't have a lot of drain. For this deck, if you wanted to go more of a draining Khajiit, if you have these, I guess if you have these, you can run them over the champions for some extra defense and more drain. A Nasi is pretty useful. You can use that to steal guard. If you have her, I'd recommend running her. Devious Bandit works really well if you have a lot of pilfers out on the field. And I'm pretty sure the pilfer is just a ongoing effect. So say you had only one copy of Daring Cut Purse on the field, you play this, it gets the effect of Cut Purse, and the next turn you play Torval Crook, I think it gains that effect. I don't know, it might not, it might just be a summon, it gains all the pilfers on the field at that time, or it might be a passive thing. This Mausoleum Delver, steal card from your... No, that's not really useful. If you have Tamar Swiftclaw, you could use that. You could use that over, say, the Bruisers here, or even the Champions. The Rebellious General. Not really that useful unless you happen to have a lot of Wax Wayne, which you're not really going to. Racketeer, probably not. And let's see here, anything over here. Queen's Captain, that's an interesting one. I suppose you can run a copy of it. I don't really know if you're going to use it, but it would be a good late game card to have. This is garbage in this deck. It's just not really that great in general. Elsewhere Lookout, if you're feeling spicy, sure. I forgot about these two. Yeah, you could sub some of these cards in if you didn't have some of the other 3-cost cards. Ascend of Alkosh, definitely. I would actually probably run those over the Moon Bishops if I had copies of them. So yeah, one day I will build this deck, and I'm going to use this to try to climb a little bit. To climb a little tomorrow. I'm hoping to use these 4 decks, tweak the easy on the removal deck up a little bit more, and then send it into us. And essentially, I'm going to throw everything I got at the ladder, and hopefully climb the current. We need, I think, 6 wins to get into 5, and then another 7 to get into 4. So it's going to be quite the grind tomorrow. I'm really hoping I can get into rank 4 without it. You might hit if I happen to get to that point and I'm on promo games, I'm going to be recording all of them, and I'll pick the best one out of all of them, even if I don't win it. So, yeah. Hopefully we get into rank 4 tomorrow. Wish me good luck. Till next time, take it easy.